Hey, good morning, everybody. Steve Moran and Doug Yates, and we are live. How's it doing over there in
Correct.
Newport today?
It's going great, man. Living the life over here. Totally appreciate everything. Uh, this environment. I took a drive down PCH to meet somebody yesterday, and just that drive and look at the ocean. I'm like, this is the best place in the world. So I feel blessed. So it's awesome
Isn't
here.
it? It's a great place, isn't it? Yeah, I've spent some time up there where you're at, and it's that there's nothing quite like that little drive on PCH.
It's iconic.
It
I just
really
do
is.
it sometimes just to get the stress off. It's hard to be
Yeah.
stressful here, so it's great. And we had a good day yesterday. I know you were on a couple shows. I was meeting with movers and shakers all day, and just people like my upstairs neighbor. They said, "Hey, we heard you talking about NFTs. What's going on?" And I spent like an hour with them last night, or over dinner, and they came down to where I live, and they caught on quickly. It's funny because she's in the travel industry and he's retired, and not they're not financial gurus, and they caught on
Right.
pretty quick about the power of what we're doing here because the whole thing is the communities, right? It's
Absolutely.
we're transforming communities into economies, and but not only that, those communities are fanatic about their community, and
They
we're
really
we're
are.
bringing them all in on a single platform, and we're capturing that volume, and that's the key to making these NFTs that we're selling right now actually very valuable, and also the Wheels token.
Yeah, it's exciting. Didn't you? We had an inquiry from somebody yesterday who's interested in maybe buying up all the rest of the NFTs.
Yeah, we're yes. I had an inquiry yesterday. He's forwarded about, hey, what kind of package can you put together if I buy the rest? So that's happening too. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a great time. And
if you're on the
Bitcoin's
fence, you know,
Yeah. No,
go
I
ahead.
was saying the Bitcoin feels like it's kind of bubbling now too. It feels like it's just getting ready to start boiling up again. Um, what are your
Yeah,
thoughts on that?
yes, they've. Yeah, I agree. You can hear me, right, Steve?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Yes, so it's been sitting there ready to take off since December, and the powers that be, when I say the powers that be, like the current banking people and in centralized government stuff, they don't like it, and they're trying to do everything to keep it from happening, but it's happening. Like the IMF is threatening to lower El Salvador's credit rating because they have Bitcoin. I mean, it's just stupid stuff like that. With gold, they're able to control gold with the paper market, the futures market. They can't do anything with Bitcoin, and they're just trying everything. They're throwing everything at it, and it's not working. It's you know it could be this weekend, it could be next week. It's really soon that this rocket ship's going to start taking off. And it'll be one of those stair step things, because people
Right.
are kind of tired of it being flat. So when it pops up, anywhere, there'll be a little profit taking. But just hang on, because I believe that the future's bright with it. But I don't know, but I believe in it because I'm putting my money where my mouth is, basically.
That's it. Yeah. Well, we're in the same boat. We're big believers in that. Also, a lot of things going on with Ripple and XRP and the SEC and some of that stuff look like it might be coming ahead too. So, maybe that'll
Yeah,
also kind of pave the way for some more smooth roads here.
yeah, absolutely. And interesting thing about Ripple XRP, they're ISO 22222 compliant, which is basically the new digital not regulations, but overview of funds transfer.
Yeah.
It's
So
the
that's like the Swift,
standardization of funds.
similar to Swift, right? Isn't that like similar to
Yeah,
Swift?
basically it's the replacement for Swift in the digital world.
I
And
bet
and
Swift's
and
not happy
Ripple's
about that.
yeah, yeah, and Ripple's one of the few. There's only a handful. There's about five tokens that are compliant with that. So once this
Okay.
SEC gets out of the way, they're they can. I think they're at 79 cents today. I mean they
Hmm.
can pop up.
Yeah,
One
they
chart
were.
that I read yesterday, said anywhere from $10 to $15, which from 70 cents to $10-$15. That's a big jump.
Yeah, that's a big, big jump. They've hit $3 before. I think they've hit $3 before. So it's
before the SEC thing.
Yeah, that's so it's not unknown territory for them. Yeah, just a lot, a lot of good things going. But like you say, the IMF and the banks, and it's disruptive to all of them. They don't like this. They're never going to like it. When the fact now it's like there's so many unbanked people in the world, and if somebody goes and gets a Nexo account and buys Bitcoin, it's like they can borrow money. It's like it's just like you don't need a bank, and this is something that just kind of scares away all of those people, because that's what they've been doing all their life, right? The banking's, it's interesting. So we're real excited. We got the NFT marketplace is coming to fruition. It's gonna be sometime here in February. We're gonna be turning that bad boy on, and that's gonna be real fun.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, wait. I mean, you guys are coming in now on early, and that's why we have so many promotions. But when you start seeing it, and it's real and all that kind of stuff, and we know it's real because I'm seeing it behind the scenes, and we're just we're updating you guys. But the whole like I've said before, we're not creating anything new. We're elegantly integrating existing technology. So the hardest part of that is just making the screens look how we want, which that's done. The behind the scenes, the logic, the NFT marketplace logic is just standard NFT marketplace logic behind the scenes that runs on the Binance blockchain. It's nothing new. There's two huge blockchains that NFTs runs on. It's Ethereum and Binance. The problem with Ethereum now is you could buy $1,000 NFT and it could cost you $1,000 in gas fees to
I've seen people pay $40,000 and $50,000 in gas fees when these things go off. And that's the thing that's crazy about Ethereum is that and it costs a lot more to create your tokens and stuff too, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. If you were going to launch a token and do, let's say you're doing about 8 billion tokens, it's going to cost you $20,000 to $30,000 to get that done. It could cost up to that point, anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000 to $20,000 to $30,000, depending on where on the congestion that's happening on the blockchain at the time.
Yeah, that's why we're on Binance. It's just a lot less expensive.
Yeah, it's a few $100 instead of a bunch of thousands.
I was on a show last night and we were talking about, remember last time you and I were talking about, wouldn't it be cool if we could put like a little odometer on the bottom of the NFT, that kind of showed how much Ken's coin that it actually had earned, and like a little window that's like your daily trip odometer or something like that, like a 24-hour window. Yeah. And, people were just going crazy last night thinking about that. It'd be so cool to see that in an NFT marketplace. And like, you're looking at an image and you'd be like, wow, it's made money while I was watching it. That's gonna be pretty cool if we figure out how to put something like that in there. But that's really what's going to happen with this.
Yeah. When we talked about it yesterday, I'm like, this is a great idea, and started inquiring on the technical side, and it's something that we could do. So basically your NFT will be updated. It'll be updating by the minute of, the value that's being generated for that. The TOAX NFTs are about the only ones out there that have a share of revenue attached to them.
Right.
There's not, I don't know. There may be ones out there that we don't know of, but I don't know any, after doing research and stuff. We're one of the few, if not the only ones that does that. So this odometer thing will be unique to our NFTs to say, hey, yeah, this thing is sitting here, and today it's turned this month, and life today it's turned this month, and the thing's turning. And even like a gas pump, instead of pulling out of your account, it's putting into your account.
Yeah, just going the opposite way of a gas thing, huh? Yeah, that's I think that would be just really cool. It's going to be so cool for everybody to start see, some of these transactions hitting their wallet, all the time. I mean, that's going to light the community on fire, and it's literally going to happen as soon as we turn on the exchange portion. So
so very excited. Really we're we've been saying, we're a little bit ahead of schedule, which is great. And the teams, the great part is the teams in other parts of the country. So we're basically working 24/7 right now.
Right.
We're in most of the United States doing the stuff during our time, and then when we're sleeping, they're doing stuff. We wake up and get caught up and do our stuff, and we trade back and forth like that. So that's going great.
Yeah, I've always liked that part of being able to work with people on the other side of the world. It's kind of nice when you give people some instructions and then you go to sleep and you wake up and you actually see that something got done while you were sleeping. That's always kind of a nice feeling, where it's totally different than, kind of being in the same place where everybody's on the same schedule all the time. It does make you feel like you're getting something done 24 hours a day.
Yeah. And, last week we got the first draft of the actual 3D NFT, and we reviewed it, us behind the scenes. It has a couple minor tweaks. So they're doing that. They're regenerating that. And then once that's done, all we have to do is generate it, mint them after that point. So that's coming up fairly quickly too. So that's exciting too. So, as soon as the NFT marketplace is ready to go, we'll start minting those. And those of you that already have them, we'll mint them into your wallet. And then the rest of them will be sold through the exchange, which is, that's when the price goes up and stuff like that. And a lot of these perks that we're giving now will end at that point. So that's coming up pretty quickly.
Right. Yeah. Get in on the first 1,000 of these right now. We're giving the people that for each NFT that you buy, you get 2 entries into the drawing for the brand new Tesla Model S or Model X. And for every 3 NFTs or every 4 NFTs that you refer, you end up with an additional NFT. Okay. So that's gold also. And once we get through the first 1,000, price is going to go to at least 3.5 BNB instead of 3 BNB. And you'll only get 1 entry per instead of 2 entries. So if you like what we're doing,
and the wheels token too, right now you get double wheels tokens.
Yeah, that's right. And that's only through the end of this month. Okay. So and the person who's referring is also getting a matching amount of wheels tokens. So it's really good time to think about, who else might be interested in getting one of these. We got 11 days till the end of the month, and that promotion will be over at that point. So just a lot of great things, man. We're talking to some people out there that might want to come in and scoop up the whole rest of the NFTs. The marketplace is coming on. The exchange is moving forward. It's just a beautiful day in the neighborhood, huh?
Yeah. Like I said, future's bright. Got to wear shades.
That's it, man. Future's so bright.
Yeah. That's good for today. Well, you'll be around tomorrow. I'm around tomorrow. We'll probably be on live tomorrow.
We will definitely. Yep. I will be around here tomorrow morning. So we will see you guys tomorrow morning about 8 a.m. live, and we'll have some other cool updates for you then. So until then, make it a great Bitcoin day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.